So normally when you get suspended, you're supposed to go grab your items and leave straight off school grounds. Call your mom, wait in the principal office, however you have to do it, but you got to do it a certain type of way. So when me and my nana left out the office to go to my next class, legs come out a few seconds behind us with the security guard. She got her papers in her hand, basically saying like she's suspended. She got her papers in her hand like, so I'm motherfucking suspended. So the security guard say, hey, you got to chill or I'm going to have to send you back to the office. So my nana say, she can get tough all she want to. She better not run up. I bet you she won't run up. You better stay back there and huff and puff because you ain't blowing nobody's house down. So I'm walking. I'm like, Nana, I'm like, can we go to my next class? She said, what's your next class? Now my nana is heated. Her whole demeanor and her face have changed now. You see veins right here and shit. So I said, gym. She said, take me to gym then. So we start walking off to gym. We get right there to the gym class or whatnot. And so my nana see it's a lot of people. It's people shooting the ball. It's people playing volleyball at the other end. You got people jump roping. Everybody doing their own thing. So my nana say, when is your class over? When is your gym class over? So I looked at my nana dead in the face and I said, I don't know. She said, how you don't know when your class is? So you've been going to a class that you don't know when it ends? I say, I never looked at the time. She said, well, you better start looking at the time because the time is not on your side, Roshan. She said, look, I want you to listen to these instructions and you better follow through. You got me? I say, yes, I got you. She said, look, I'm not going inside this gym. I'm going to go sit inside the car. She said, once gym is over with, you're going to come out there. I'm parked in the front entrance. You're going to come out there and you're going to let me know and we're going to go to your next class. I said, okay. She said, as soon as the bell ring. I even asked coach if I could leave early if you want to. She said, well, you better, as long as you get out there to me and we better not be late for your next class. I said, okay, now. And I said, let me walk you to your car though. She said, for what? I said, because I don't want legs saying that to you. She said, and how you going to protect me when I'm up here protecting you? I'm like, but I still just want to make, she like, come on. So she said, you better have enough time. So now I'm power walking. I'm like, come on. I'm trying to power walk to get Nana to the car so I can make it still back to my class on time. So I'm like, Nana, come on. She like, I'm not in a rush. She said, I told you to go to your class. I'm like, come on. She like, Roshan, if you rush me again, I'm like, okay. So I stop. She finally catch up. We start walking out. Boom. I walk her to the front entrance of the door. She leaves. She goes to the car. Now, she makes it to the car, good. I hurry up and I'm running in the hallway, right? Security stopped me like, hey, slow down. But I'm like, I'm going to be late for gym. The second bell catch me. As I'm grabbing the door to the gym, Joe, as I'm grabbing the fucking door to the gym, the second bell catch me. So you got the security guard already standing there. He like, hey, I'm like, come on. I'm like, it was just a second. So he like, all right. So he opened up the door because in my mind, I'm like, bitch, if you would have pulled that shit with me and you see me right here in the bell was ringing while I'm grabbing the knob, nigga. I made it, motherfucker. Motherfucker, I made it. Let me in this motherfucker. You feel me? So boom, I get inside the gym. I see Brianna, you know what I'm saying? I see the other girl. So I'm looking like, what the fuck? Like, what Rihanna doing, you know what I'm saying, on this side, because on this side, it was where everybody was practicing to hoop at. But she was on the side just straight hooping and shit, and her other friend was down there playing volleyball, so I was kind of thrown off. So the coach sees me, he flings me into me, come in, he said, hey, you got the slip for me. And I said, no, I'm gonna have it for you tomorrow. He said, okay, I need the slip, because he said, two on the bottom is your size and everything. He like, I need to order. He like, you the last one. I need to order your stuff. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, coach, tomorrow. He like, all right. He like, get you a few drills in. So he throw me a ball. Boom. I'm hooping. So Brianna looking at me. She on the other end. She's looking at me. Then she leaves from the basketball area and goes over there with her friend and start playing volleyball and jump rope and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just shooting the ball, playing with other people. I started getting cool with some of the people that was already on the team. So, you know, kind of starting to tap in and feel a little comfortable. So Brianna like spotting the eye with me. So I'm looking, I'm like, so, you know what I'm saying? I nodded my head because I see we both were just going to keep looking at each other. Hey, yo, pull up, pull me. You feel me? Pull up, pull me. So I'm looking at her, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, tell her like, basically, come here. So she started walking towards me. I throw the ball. I start walking towards her. She was like, why your grandma was up here? I'm like, long story. I'm like, she's still here. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I've been messing up in school and stuff. I say, look, you still got me on the slip, right? She say, yeah, I'm waiting on you. Your grandma is being your shadow. I'm like, hey, no joking. Stop. So she was like, no, but do you got it now? I'm like, yeah, I got it. So boom, I went on the side on my book bag, up inside the gym, because we had a locker. So inside the little locker area, boom, I grab her the slip. I get her the slip. It was fold up. I get her the slip. She takes the slip. She say, I'll give it to you by tomorrow morning. Boom. All right, cool. Keep it, because I don't want to press. I don't even know how this day gonna play out. So she like, I like your shorts. I'm like, I like your hair, because her hair was long. I'm like, I like your hair. She was like, yeah, you probably tell everybody that. I'm like, hey. So she tried to walk off. So I grabbed her back. I'm like, come here. I'm like, don't do that. So her friend come over like, don't touch her. I'm like, hey, stop. I'm like, I think she liked it. I'm like, you like that? So Rihanna like, you play too much. And she walks off. So I'm laughing. So boom, I go back down there to my end. I'm hooping and shit. Boom. The first bell rings. So I hurry up and I go to my coach, and I'm like, hey coach, I'm like, can I leave a few seconds early? I'm like, I gotta go to the office. I need to see something real quick. He like, okay. He like, don't forget about that slip. I'm like, I won't. So I grab my stuff, you know what I'm saying, at the little locker area inside the gym, grab my stuff so I can go. So as I'm running out, I'm like, Brianna, bye. She like, see you. So boom, I leave and shit. And I'm running to go see where my nana at. Now, as I go to the front entrance, I'm able to go outside that door, but only when that second bell start. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a 4 or 5 minute period break or something like that. So we able to go football field, basketball. As long as we back inside the building in our class where we supposed to. So I'm waiting on that second bell. I'm already right there. So I'm looking like, did she move the car? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out. So boom, that second bell rung. I open up the door, right? You got security guards on both sides of the door. So I open up one of the doors and I come out and I'm looking. And I'm looking. I'm still looking. I'm like, did this fucking lady leave? Like, did she leave? She had to leave because the car was right here when I had walked up to the door to go to like, I could see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see it no more. So I'm like, okay. I ain't gonna even call her. Fuck it. Good. I'm glad she's gone. Maybe she went home. Thank Jesus. So my nana is gone. Boom. I go through all my classes, right? All my classes. So boom, in my science class. Boom. Perfect success after that. Now school is over. I go to my regular locker. Brianna and her friend, right, that I got into it with in the bathroom and in the gym. Not the girl with the sky though. But them two, they come and Brianna come to my locker. So she come and put her hands over, like straight up. She like, guess who? So I'm like, somebody that want their fingers broken off. And then she let me go. I'm like, hey girl, I'm like, I don't know where your hands been. She like, hey, I just want to let you know that I did it in class. In my last class, I had time. I'm like, let me see. So she like, how this look? I'm like, damn, like that look nice. I'm like, because he don't know how my mom's signature look anyway, right? So I'm like, yeah, that look nice. I'm like, that's perfect. She like, so here you go. I'm like, come on, give me a hug, right? So she like, no, I'm not giving you no hug. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I grabbed him, like, you the best. I'm like, I owe you pizza. She like, no, you owe me Chinese food. I'm like, all right, I owe you Chinese food. So the girl just sitting there like, if she want to throw up in her mouth, you could tell her friend was just pissed that me and Brianna is getting along, okay? Boom. So after we get ready to start approaching to walk outside the school, you know what I'm saying? I look at Brianna because I see that, you know, I'm in the clear and it look like I'm finna be catching the bus. I'm like, hey, let me walk you to your bus, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Walk to your bus stop. You know, I ain't trying to push up on her. I'm just trying to make sure she's safe. So it's her friend, a couple of more people walking with her because Brianna was kind of like, people fucked with her. So I'm walking her to a bus stop or whatever. So I'm waiting patiently for her bus. And so all of a sudden I see legs, right? But this time, instead of legs coming this way, from behind my way, and Brianna can see her, she was coming from behind Brianna way. But she was a block or so up. But I saw she had the same shit that she had on. So I saw. So I see Brianna bus though at the same time. So as I look, I say, there go your bus. I didn't even tell her that I see legs coming. I said, there go your bus. I see legs, As Legs see the bus, she was trying to outbeat the bus. So I'm like, what the fuck this bitch? In the back of my mind, like, what the fuck this bitch running, right? This bitch is running like a fucking bat out of hell. So she's running. And so as everybody looking to, you know, keep their eye on the bus because they see the bus coming, she see Legs. So she said, look at this funky pussy bitch. Oh my God, what's she running for? She working out. And as she got closer and closer, she ran straight to Brianna. Straight to Brianna, Joe. Grabbed Brianna and just boom. I'm talking about it was so quick. She was running like if she was on a fucking, if she was a football team, like she was playing fucking defense. Like, bro, this was some for real shit. She sacked her ass, bro. And it was like nobody was ready for it. So her friends, me, we ran up over there, tried to break up the fight. Legs like, you gonna try to talk to my boyfriend? So she trying to, I'm like, get up off her. So Brianna trying to block, right? You could tell Brianna trying to cover her face. So Legs like just swinging, just reckless. So Brianna, guy friend had to help. I had to help. We pulled Legs finally off. But as we pulling Legs off, the bus is right there. So the bus driver that came out, he like, hey. He like, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police. So Legs finally let up. So Legs steady popping off like, bitch, I'm going to fuck you up. You think I'm going to be gone for these 3 days? I'm suspended for 3 days because of your fucking grandma. Now she looking at me now. Right? So Brianna like, bitch, wait till tomorrow. So now Brianna up on that shit. So Brianna said she gonna bring her peoples up there. So I'm like, oh my God, like we just got out of a fucking situation. Like I gotta talk to Brianna, right? So I'm trying to go close to the bus. So Brianna and her friends, they get on. I'm like, Brianna, I'm gonna call you. So she like, yeah, call your little girlfriend. So Legs started walking up on me. I'm like, Legs, move. I'm trying to go to my bus stop. So now I'm walking towards my bus stop. So she grabbing me, right? Keep grabbing. I'm like, let me, Legs. If you grab me again, I say, I swear to God, I'm gonna smack you, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna choke you. Gone. She like, nah, you wanna play me? Huh? So now she pushing me. I say, so you gonna keep fucking playing with me? You gonna keep playing with me? I say, bet. So I took my book back off. I say, Legs, push me a fucking again. Man, this girl pushed me. I'm talking about like all her might. She boom. She say, what the fuck you gonna do? I get up, and as I go to charge to go grab her, I see my Nana and pulling up, right, by the bus stop, because my bus stop is still by the school entrance. Everybody had their bus stops in a certain type of way, wherever it was going. This was public transportation, so you go across the street, you still be across from school, so you still kind of can be seen. Like, so when my Nana pulled up, my mama hops out, like, bitch, you know what? And ran on Legs. So my Nana had to run over there. Then there's some people that was coming from across the street that was already on a bus stop. My mama went on go mode. So Legs like, stop. My Nana goes and grab Legs and break the fight up. But my mama still got Legs by her neck, bro. Still got her by her neck. She say, bitch, you gonna have to call your mama. Now, at the time, my mama don't know that Legs live by herself and woo. So my Nana got Legs, right? Holding her like this, but my mama still choking Legs, right? My Nana knew what she was doing because she's supposed to grab her daughter, period, poo. So I see it all going on. She like, keep your fucking hands off my son. So my Nana breaks it up, boom, sling Legs. Legs hop up quick. I got to give it to Legs. She hops up quick. Boom. She say, bitch, I'll fuck this little nigga up. So she talking to me. So my mama say, bitch, I'll show you a bitch. My mama say, you know what? I'm gonna fuck you up, cunt. You know where this cunt live, right? Because I remember I dropped this bitch off. So now it's a big deal. So my mama say, you want to fuck with my mama? You want to fuck with me? She say, bitch, I chew out your rabbit ass mind. So my mom, my Nana was telling my mom, like, just get back in the car. So now at this point, people in the call the police. You got security guard that came from the school or over there by the bus stop. So Legs is walking, still approaching, walking away, but she talking her big shit. So she say, Rody Doty, they ain't gonna be at this school every day. My mama say, bitch, please. Bitch, I'll be up here every day just to have fun with you, bitch. Bitch, I'll treat you like a toy. So now my mama saying shit. She said, you know what, Roshan, if that bitch do anything, look, I'm going to tell you now, because we finna go in here and I'm going to let this principal know. I'm going to tell you now, if that wench run up, I want you to knock her the fuck out with all your might. Do you understand me? If you lose a fight moving forward at this fucking school, I'ma fuck you up. But I'ma tell you something. If you need me, you call me. Matter of fact, me and Anita, we can all come up here to the school tomorrow. Make sure that bitch don't pull it again. So my nana was like, yeah, I had to go get your mom because I'ma end up getting in trouble. She said this bitch was going crazy at the school of rules. So now her and my mama talk about we pull back up to the school. We go in there and we go talk to the principal and we let him know what happened. So now at this point, Legs is in bigger trouble. All right. So it went from 3 days to he needed to talk to her personally and she might end up getting kicked out of school. But pretty much we got to have another meeting. So it's going to be Legs, my mom, my nana. So my mom said, look, I don't got time for another meeting. I'm just letting you know you don't got to suspend her. You ain't got to nothing. But I want to let you know that if this girl feels she's tough and put her hands on my son, I told my son to knock her teeth down her throat. So the principal looked, he said, I didn't hear that, but I understand where you're coming from. He said, but I didn't hear anything you just said right now. She said, well, good. She said, I'm glad we got to understand it. She said, let's go, boy. I got to go pick up Caleb. Boom. We leave. Now we in the car. So they still talking about like, you know, shit that has been happening. So we pull up. Now my nana and my mom, they're about to go and we go pick up Caleb. Now, y'all already know Caleb rituals. When he getting ready to go get picked up, he got to stop and go get him something to eat. They do like little rituals, you know what I'm saying? Like he just don't come straight home. So I go in the house. Now, mind you, as I'm getting out the truck, I see Beth and Cynthia sitting on Cynthia's porch. So I'm looking, I'm like, pfft. So Cynthia like, hey, Rody Dody. I'm like, what's up, Cynthia? So I go in the crib. So Beth didn't even speak. So I go in the crib. I'm like, I can't believe this bitch really fucking dry snitched on me. So, you know, I'm kind of talking to myself. I'm getting myself amped the fuck up. So a couple of seconds later, y'all know I come home first. Mark come home right behind me. Now, me and this nigga like this. Okay? And still are as this day. We like this, okay? Man, he comes in. He say, boy. I'm like, what? He like, did you see Beth out there? I say, yeah. He like, y'all ain't talk yet? I'm like, no. He like, how the fuck she snitch on you and fucking get away? I said, bro, I was saying the same exact shit. The smirk she gave. So now I'm like going back and forth about how the way I feel. Because the smirk she gave, when I had to apologize when they was all in that fucking living room. And she was like, it's okay, bitch. It's not okay because this is your fucking idea. I wasn't even thinking that. I came over that event and you said that you was going to pull up to the school. Bitch, you should have had my back. At least 25% how you got me bent. So Mark like, man, look, we should go over there. I'm like, we should, right? He like, yeah. He like, and you know how we going to go over there? I'm like, how? He like, I'm going to show you. He pull his book back. He like, this. He had a blunt. He like, it ain't a half though. I'm like, how you get that? He like, I told you my friends got this shit. He like, I haven't smoked all day, bro. And he like, I need to smoke. He like, and I want to make me a ham grilled cheese sandwich when we come back in. I'm like, well, Mom and Nana went to go pick up Caleb. He like, hurry up, let's go. So boom, he grabbed his blunt. We go across the street. So Beth sees us coming across the street. So she's like, she's giving that look and she said something to Cynthia. You know, like how your friends say something real quick. If you see like one of the ops or somebody that shouldn't be around coming,